Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. Today we will put to the test the lv10 double-edged sickle with the portable hell bomb in an extreme heat environment, and to my surprise I have found that the extreme heat environment is actually beneficial to the sickle because it slows down the cooldown of the weapon. So basically you can stay in medium armor penetration for longer, while it does not increase the heat builds up while firing. So you still need 47 shots to reach the medium penetration and 170 shots to reach the 91% hit for the penetration 4. That does not change with the heat. Anyways, as you can see, we landed directly into an orbital cannon here and immediately called in a portable album for an easy first objective. Well, okay, I am ragdolling like mad right now, but you got the idea. So, of course, our objective here is to put the sickle to the test, and we aim to complete the mission entirely. So every outpost, every secondary, and of course every primary objective, plus extraction. We are using the inflammable armor because the lv10 double-edged sickle is of course only viable if you are using an inflammable ammo and a vitality booster as well, so we can comfortably shot a lot of projectiles before actually getting damaged by the fire of the sickle itself. Also, this mission presents a ton, and I repeat, a ton of gunships because of the patrols and fabricators. So anyways, the sickle basically just enables you to spray and pray. Basically it's just like that. You can spray and pray around the head area, and most of the times you will get an headshot. Also, if you feel like it, you can also kill the hulks in the eye. So yeah, but we brought the HMG for this matter, so unless we are finding ourselves with the shoulders at the wall, we are using the HMG, yeah, to kill those, or the termites, of course. We are using the termites as well. And of course we are using the Automaton as well, because fabricators can be easily destroyed by that, jammers as well, and detector towers. Anyways, as you can see, immediately we are finding the very first fabricators, double fabricator, and we are going there. We are trying to be aggressive, but not so much. What I mean by that is, if I find, of course, random walkers from drops, I will try to not fight those unless really necessary. As for the rest, of course, if I meet patrols and the situation grants success, I will of course engage. Anyways, yeah, first fabricator. Another good thing you can do with the sickle is actually destroy those mines, because you don't have to worry to waste ammo. That is, yeah, it seems very useless, but trust me, when you are inside a bad situation with a lot of action, you tend to forget where the automaton mines are, and stepping on one of those, you know what means, yo. So anyways, yeah, we killed those gunships very easily. We plant the hell bomb. Remember the spot, this is a guaranteed double gunship destroy. Also, we are using the Eagle strafing ground and the orbital walking barrage to take care of both patrols and large outposts. Okay, we are reaching the small dot, the small red dot on the map, as you can see. That is most likely an anti-air emplacement or a mortar emplacement, if I recall correctly.
Deploying equipment package. Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Yeah, I know it's useless to destroy that fabricator, but I don't know why it was bothering me, so yeah, a strafing ground solves the problem. Yeah, it's a mortar.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Yeah, what we should do here with the strafing run is always try to align the mortars. Those two seem aligned, so a single strafing run should do the work. Nice. We will also close this heat zone, so to avoid any more patrols spawning from here. Okay. So now the objective is to reach for the fortress, because the longer we leave the fortress untouched, the heavier the patrols will be. So it's useful to simply go there and take care of the fortress, you know. Yeah, that is when the orbital walking barrage really shines. Yeah, I want to destroy that as well. But if I recall correctly, this was not the very last fabricator of this orbital cannon, so the hit zone remains in the map. It does not close the hit zone, unfortunately. So patrols will continue to spawn, unfortunately. Yeah. Shit happens, I guess. Anyways, we are engaging, as you can see, on long ranges without worrying of losing projectiles. We are just firing as much as we want. So I will repeat, as I said in my review of the warbond, I will repeat the projectiles needed. So basically it is 47 projectiles to reach the 26% heat, so that enables the penetration tree. Then 100 projectiles are needed to go above 50% heat, so that increases only damage. And also you start taking damage if you have the inflammable armor. And 170 shots are needed to reach 91%, and so to enable the penetration 4 of the sickle. But you will get heavy fire damage plus fire status effect. So use that with caution. Anyways, we are at the bottom of the fortress, and I am trying to find an angle for the orbital walking barrage, because yeah, this is the Mordor style of fortress. So there is a center there is a center detector surrounded by the fabricators, and the fabricators are disposed in a circle pattern. So yeah, they are all around. Anyways, yeah, looks like the Eye of Sauron called in a drop. We are running circles to close as many fabricators as possible. Yeah, sorry, that was the drop call of the Eye of Sauron. Looks like it was peeking just above the fortress walls to see us, and yeah. So yeah, basically this is a good, it's a good occasion to leave the hell bomb, but it is a bit far away from the drop, so I don't think it will do much damage. Yeah, 5 people. At least it killed the Hulk that was chasing us. And we have a patrol in front of us as well, but yeah, we have no fear with the sickle plus the strafing runs. Looks like there's another Hulk behind us. Yeah, termite. Yeah, I've noticed that I practiced termites only with servo-assisted armor, so basically I'm really trash at launching termites with normal ammo. Sorry, normal armor. Really, I have to admit that I did not practice the termite launches without the servo-assisted. Yeah, as you can see, I missed the first termite. Yeah, I nailed the second. Those cannons are really, really dangerous, so they can snipe you from very far away, especially in this type of map, because it has no covers during the map, during the mission. It is a lot of straight plain environment, so that is very dangerous for random cannon turrets. I mean, dangerous for yourself, of course. Anyways, let's try to get in. Yeah, as you can see, even on penetration 2, if you spray around the head area of the Devastators, you're not guaranteed, but yeah, 90% of the times you will get an headshot. Here I'm trying to hide here and hoping that the Eye of Sauron would pass by, but yeah, he was glued to me, so I was trying to put obstacles between me and the eye. And I managed to do so, luckily. Yeah, also those small turrets are very dangerous. Yeah, spray fire on the head. We are taking a big advantage on the very low recoil of the weapon. I have the feeling that they nerfed the Hulk Eye, I think so at least, because it requires very few shots even from the HMG. So I think they lowered the HP of the Hulk front high. That is my feeling at least. Yeah, now we entered the penetration 3, as you can see, and we are just melting those guys. They cannot do much. And yes, the heat now, the extreme heat environment is helping us to maintain the penetration 3, as you can see. So, because it slows down the cooldown of the weapon by a lot. Anyways, another hell bomb has came in, so we can go ahead and do the next outpost. Yeah, I see there's another fabricator there. Always check around yourself on guys that are on on machine guns and such, because back shots will deal a ton of damage on yourself. Yeah, we are engaging at long range. They are helpless against us. The Sickle is, at least in my opinion, right now it is the strongest assault rifle. I mean, there's nothing else that can beat the Sickle. The only downside is that you are forced to use an inflammable armor. There is no way you can use this thing without the inflammable armor, because you will start taking damage at the 26% heat threshold. So basically it's simply too few shots. As soon as you enter penetration 3, you are already taking a ton of damage. So that's simply not practical, especially for solo types of missions. Also, if you have, of course, if you are in a penetration 2 of the Sickle, so you have to step yet into the penetration 3, you can simply aim at the missiles of the Striders, the Scout Striders. They will explode in very few shots. Anyways, we are going with the classic Hell Bomb. We are saving for our backpack for something else. Okay, let's keep going. I think I can use the Hell Bomb on the backpack Hell Bomb on this outpost, but yeah, I saw there is only a single fabricator, so basically it is just a waste of time. Yeah, but yeah, as soon as I saw the reinforcement calls, my bloodthirst kicked in, and I wanted to leave the Hell Bomb, but as you can see, it ended up on a very goofy attempt because I could not climb up. So basically I left the Hell Bomb just below, and it did not deal, basically it did not deal any damage. It was not a brilliant Hell Bomb, I must admit. I am stupid. Anyways, let's keep going. We have still 2 outposts, 2 primary objectives, and I think 1 more secondary objective, which I am not yet recognizing on the map. No, by looking at the map I cannot see anything strange or particular. So yeah, let's keep going. It must be on the west side of the map. Yeah, hulks have been nerfed. At least the HP of the front visor has been nerfed. There is no way before the last patch the Hulk would have died so early on the HMG. No way. Anyways. Yeah, here I thought that an orbital walking barrage could take care of the outposts here, then we can go to the orbital cannon. So basically the main idea here is to leave the orbital walking barrage and go away, and then come back later to finish the outpost if needed. There's also a walker inside, so yeah, here it is a very dangerous thing I did here, because you are very open to cannon fire here. You have no cover. Yeah. And yeah, I was about to step on a mine. Anyways, we gained the cover right now, so we'll let the orbital walking barrage do the work. And let's go to the orbital cannon. Looks like they have called in the bot drop on the outpost, so we have a free pass here onto the orbital cannon, plus the sandstorm, so we should be able to infiltrate here without many problems. Yeah. Let's keep going. Yeah, the worst downside of the extreme heat conditions is your stamina. You basically just stand still. There is really very few stamina to recover, and it drains out very quickly. That is the only downside of extreme heat environment. And yeah, we have to deal with it. We are using a medium armor, by the way. It is not a heavy one. So at least we are moving. It looks like we are at least moving. Because with the heavy armor, you're it seems you are standing still. Anyways. The sandstorm is actually helping us for now, so we can infiltrate without worrying too much. Also in this mission I had a little bug on the sound for 10 to 12 seconds later on. Please forgive me, it's not my fault, it is probably the PlayStation's fault. Yeah, as you can see, we have light penetration and we aimed at the missile of the Scout Strider. So basically, against automatons, you have an answer to almost every unit if you can maintain the cycle at penetration 3 and yeah, occasionally going to penetration 4, because it is surprisingly fast to kill the hulks with this assault rifle. Once you reach penetration 4, it takes very few shots to the visor to kill. So anyways, yeah, sandstorm has ended and there is a devastator patrol, but we are just melting those guys. Nose wet.
Sending down equipment package.
Always calling this resupply, even if there is already another resupply near here. Always call in. The more you have, the better it is. I swear I disabled the auto climb, but it keeps climbing. It's probably because I spammed the X button. That is the reason. I love the HMG, by the way. It is my favorite support weapon. There is no other weapon that feels like this. I am one of the few ones that actually liked the HMG as it was released. It didn't even have a third-person reticle
Mission at 20 minutes.
when it was released. So, but I loved it either way. Okay, this is dangerous as well. We are trying to circle this base, but there is a walker. So basically, yeah, it is ragdolling us like crazy. And the Gatlings are trying to shred us. So basically, yeah, we have to steam and dive. Yeah.
Firing orbital
Let's check,
barrage.
yeah.
Clear the area.
What the fuck? Didn't we destroy that cannon turret of the fortress? Well, looks like not, because it is firing at us. So this is even worse, because we have the walker on one side and the cannon turret on the other side. We have to reach the cannon turret very fast and try to destroy it with the termites. Yeah, we are safe at least from the cannon turrets. I'm trying to use the strafing run. It did not kill it, so yeah. We are resorting, and of course the first termite goes away. Okay, the second one is the good one. Okay, so at least we have destroyed the cannon turret. We are checking on the walker. The walker seems like, yeah, seems he has lost. Yeah, he has lost us. So we are not engaging again. We are trying to sneak on the base and complete the base. We have no need to fight this walker right now, and the patrol as well. Yeah, let's go. Also, I have the feeling that after the latest patch they have modified some of the graphics for the standard PS5, because it is not only my impression. There are other guys that I know that have thought the same, because yeah, it seems like the PS5 graphics have been improved. So yeah, if you are a PS5 player, please let me know if you also have this impression that after the latest patch the graphics have been improved on the game. Anyways, looks like this drop, yeah, we will not engage this drop. We are losing too much time here, especially because of the extreme heat. Our Helldiver just is always out of breath, so it is useless to fight here. We will use too much time. Let's go. Also, by the way, I love the new capes. They are really cool. Both the yellow one and the gray one of the new warbond. Those are very good. At the moment I'm using the yellow one. Was it called Per Democrasum? Or I don't recall correctly. It should be like that, the name. Anyways, yeah. Hellbombas came in again. This mission has the buff of the 25% increase in stratagems cooldown, so it could have been, of course, faster. I mean, the mission, because of the 25% of the cooldown increase in stratagems. But yeah, it is what it is. We have to deal with it. Let's keep going. Yeah, this is an already destroyed orbital cannon, so we are not staying here. We are just keep going. Okay, looks like there is someone to the emplacement that is firing us. And I hear the gunships as well. Yeah, these guys have to die. Those guys are too dangerous. They have to die. I don't know why I have the lowest RPM on the HMG. By the way, I have set up the firing mode swap on the same button as the weapon wheel. So basically I have just to press the square button to switch every time RPM. Yeah, as you can see, I am not pressing two buttons there. It is just a single button. I have to keep the long press, and it switches as well the RPMs, so I can adapt the HMG to the situation that requires slow RPM or fast RPM, which is mainly long range fights are slow RPM, and short range fights or gunships, it is advisable to use the maximum RPM. Okay, we are using again the orbital walking barrage. We are letting the barrage do the work. Probably it will not finish the base, so we will have to come back later, but it will at least destroy the majority of the base and the units inside. Hopefully it will trigger also a bot drop that will help us assault the last orbital cannon without many worries, but looks like for the moment it is not triggering any drop, so probably the orbital walking barrage killed the commissars. Yeah, basically, to be precise with the ultimatum, you simply have to ping your objective. It works just like a sort of stratagem or grenade. So basically, if you fire while walking forward, it is basically 45 meters. If you fire while diving, you can gain about 10 meters, so 50-55 meters. And if you use the jetpack, you can launch the ultimatum to reach like 70 or 80 meters. So, and it is fantastic to clear jammers and detector towers. Also, yeah, also the command bunkers as well. They one-shot the command bunkers, surprisingly. They are immensely powerful. Okay, let's keep going to this last orbital cannon. There is a bot drop. I don't understand where it has been called. Probably on the earlier outpost, not here. Yeah. Well, better for us. We can easily sneak in. Well, sneak, not really sneak. Yeah, as you can see, the audio here just bugged out for some reason. Not too much, but yeah. It is annoying, at least to me, because I had it while playing as well. It is not a recording issue. It has been a real-time problem. I don't know why, but yeah. It is frustrating, but it is what it is. Yeah, the Sickle is simply melting those guys. They have zero chance against us. So yeah, the Hellbomb of course works from down here as well. So we are killing the guys, gaining a bit of ground. Let the Hellbomb explode and go back. Yeah, as you can see, this is very bugged out. Sorry about that, guys. Not my fault. It was a real-time audio problem from the game. But after this, it seems it has been auto-fixed, I guess. For no apparent reason. Anyways, we have to go back to the outpost. I think a last fabricator is needed. Yeah. Those micro outposts just outside of the bases. It is always wise and advisable to kill those guys, because you never know, you come back here and the one of the emplacement will just shred you from your back and you will curse the gods. So it is always advisable to kill those guys. Yeah, Berserker. Melted. But yeah, if you want my honest opinion, it is not gonna stay like this. The last 17 double Sickle will be nerfed again. There is no way an assault rifle will stay like this because it is simply too powerful. Also, if I understood correctly, the CCO of Arrowhead is taking a vacation, so basically, yeah, it is very, very likely that the dev team will simply nerf the gun again. I can understand that it was not intended to work as the release version, because yeah, it never had actually the light penetration, so I can understand that, but still I think it will get nerfed again, so be prepared for that, guys. I was also afraid they were gonna nerf the ultimatum, but luckily for us, I mean, the nerf came in, but just an ammo nerf, so yeah, the penetration, demolition force, the attack power, they all stayed the same, so it is still a fun weapon to use. I can accept that. Fair enough. Okay, so basically, I think we are missing one last secondary objective, which hopefully is located in front of us. It is the only place of the map we did not check, and the extraction, of course. As you know the rules right now, I am always trying to never die, so we are trying to extract at full reinforcement. The only deaths I can accept is the ones that I receive from the DSS Eagle Storm, for example. Those are deaths that I have no control upon, so yeah, those are the only deaths I can accept. Okay, this is a drop, and yeah, we have the hull bomb, and of course we have to use that. Yeah, the bloodthirst is real, guys, with this hull bomb. And yeah, we are leaving the hull bomb, going away, let the hull bomb do the job for us. Yeah, I was expecting more kills, but okay, acceptable. Yeah, and yeah, this orbital walking barrage is actually not not oriented correctly. Luckily, it is not chasing us, but it is simply going on the east side of the map, so there's nothing there. But yeah, and there's the SAM site. Would have been better to activate the SAM site at the start of the mission, but yeah, it is what it is, guys. Yeah, full spray to reach the medium penetration, so we can easily kill the guys. Yeah, no chance for those guys to touch us. And as you can see, we are keeping the medium penetration. If you feel like you are getting too much damage, of course you can reload the Sickle as well. So it is very versatile, in my opinion. You should use the reload if you simply do not want to lose any more HP, because the situation is not demanding it. But all in all, as you can see, was that an autocannon? Okay, that was actually a wild autocannon. It is the first time I am seeing an autocannon just randomly appearing on a map. Well, anyways, I was saying the last 17 Sickle is too much versatile, too much powerful. I don't think it will stay like that. I hope it will stay, but yeah, it's not staying, guys. Anyways, let's get the SAM site and we can go to the extraction battle. Yeah, SAM site is online. Let's go. Yeah, we are reloading the GP31 Ultimatum. So yeah, this gun actually was up to the expectations. Definitely an S tier for me if you are using the inflammable ammo. Sorry, the inflammable armor, and it is probably below B tier if you are not using an inflammable armor, because it simply just shreds your HP very fast. Okay, extraction called in and L-bomb came back. Yeah, the rules I always follow when extraction is always try to engage at very long ranges, because if they have to call a drop, it's gonna be very far from you, but you will shortly notice that a small guy just sneak in and will call the drop directly in front of my face. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I heard those guys on my right. I heard those, and that was too late. I tried to kill those, but yeah, too late. We have the Hell Bomb, so we can use that to nullify part of the drop, if not all the drop. Yeah, activate it. SAM site is also working for us. Yep, nice. Yeah. We are in the medium penetration zone, so we can safely spray. Yeah, the Hulk is a bit too much. Yeah, HMG is very strong. Basically, the last 17 just trivializes the Devastators, in my opinion. Because they have strong armor points, but the head is very weak, so you basically have to just spray on the head and that's it. Again, we are using the Pelican trick as well to let the Pelican just clear the things for us, and yes, it will stay airborne. As always, I remember you guys that you have to simply wait for the Pelican to come in and then just go outside of the landing zone, you know, and it will stay airborne. Keep in mind, as soon as you close the gap, it will start landing again. So I am trying to, yeah, to reach, but taking my time and letting the Pelican do the work for us all the way until the extraction.
Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing.
Okay, now it's landing. By the way, guys, I always thank you for staying with me, and if you like to see the review of the warbond, here it is. Thank you for staying with me. Bye bye, and see you on the next video.